Okay, I'm trying to turn this around. Will it work? Rotate your phone? Yeah, you can't turn your phone while recording. Okay, why not? Why won't it let me do that? Well, okay. Well, the thing is that running around like an asshole for the last 2 hours, taking my daughter to wherever she wanted to go. Now my phone is dead, but it's okay because I'll make it work. I'll make everything work. All right, so I have to figure out a way to find a platform here. Give me a second. Give me a second. So I'm gonna need something like a platform base. I'm gonna take this, take my skull. Maybe my skull can do something here. Like this, like that maybe. Like this. If I go like that, it'll stay up. Daddy's gonna figure it out. That's for sure. Daddy will figure it out. He's got to. Okay, so let it be like that. Maybe I can push it through there. Something here if I sit down. Can you see me? I guess you can see me. You see my skull right there. My skull right there. I'm trying to lift this up. I'm trying to keep my phone charged, which will probably only take like 30 minutes. So it's going to be like that for a minute. It's going to be kind of screwed up, but oh well, you get the picture. What's up, guys? If I don't wave to you right away, you know I know you're watching. Tyler Brown Meadows here, no filter. It's been a minute. My first show aired, I don't know, like 5 months ago. Then I had eczema, then my mom had a stroke, then blah, blah, blah. Look at my knife. Ooh, yeah. Now I'm back and ready to attack. I'll be on here 3 days a week. Thank you for the hearts and loves. I appreciate you. Hi, Tara. How to doing? Yeah. Look at my hair. My hair. Everybody, you know, what's going on? All right, anyway. Yeah, so, anyway, I know I'm running late, that's why I started it, even though I'm not ready yet. Can you see the door? You can see the door, which means we're going to rip this bad boy. Ooh, nice hair sound, eh? Come on, get good. Alright, now we'll get some tape. I know I just had some tape. Where the hell was it? Where the hell is my tape? The thing is, we might have an issue because Marley knows that Daddy's doing something big in here, and she's probably going to want to come see. But the answer is no. So, anyway, today's topic today is going to change from what I said last night, which was drug addiction and mental illness, sex addiction, so forth. I had a really good talk, about a 2-hour-long talk with my best friend, Giovanni, yesterday. And I always have heartfelt with him. Haven't talked to him in a while either. About holding on to long relationships, but not just holding on to them healthily. Healthy? Healthily? Whatever. So, today will be, if you can you see me? Control issues and keep long relationships healthy. Marriage, sister, brother, friendships, whatever. G Love and Special Sauce. If y'all don't know who this is, look this up. G Love and Special Sauce. They're from Philly. They're like a rap group, white rap group that never got really what they were supposed to get. Anyway, G Love and Special Sauce. I'm gonna be all over the place, so that's just how I roll. I don't know if this is gonna be for public or friends, but I need to make it. So I have, okay, I guess requests, no, share broadcast. You don't have any viewers yet. Okay, share broadcast. Okay, all friends. Okay, invite them all. How do I invite all? Invite friends to watch. Invite everybody. Okay. I'm going to invite everybody, even if you don't know me. Okay, and you're going to see my face right up here because I'm just inviting all these people. This is going to take forever. Jeez, or merciful Stevensons. Okay, let me see here. All these people, I don't know who these... Why? There's got to be an easier way. Debbie, help me. I need Debbie in here, man. Anyway, where's Brent at? There's Brent. Where's Brent? Brent Baker's for sure. Best mom. Okay, I don't know what. Sorry, guys. You're looking at my stupid face real quick, real up close. Anyway, if you're on here and somebody wants to watch me, just let them know that I'm on here for the next hour and a half or whatever. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna get rid of that. What's up, brother? Anywho, so again, if you just came in, today's topic is going to be control issues and keeping your long relationships healthy. Not just keeping them, but keeping them healthy. Now, what I'm going to do on my show is that I'm going to get all my faults, all my dark sides, drug addiction, mental illness, suicidal tendencies, all this stuff, bring it out of me, share with you. Hopefully you have some of those issues as well. You can share with me eventually in the long run. It doesn't have to be today. And it's going to be like that. This is going to be my Hot Topic show. It's going to be an hour and a half, 2 days a week. And I'll play a little bit of music here and there in the middle of it, but mainly it's going to be talking, me blabbing about bullshit. If you leave, no worries. If you come back on, no worries. I will share this. I'll share it on my YouTube as well. My YouTube channel is Tyler Brown Meadows. Brown like the color, Meadows like walking through the meadows. Meadows. Soon to be Dark Meadows. Okay, but not yet. Tyler Brown Meadows is my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to me. I need you to subscribe. Turn my piano on here. I got my ground loop on. Turn my PA speaker on. Make sure my mic is working. It's working. Okay. So that's working now. Oh, I can start relaxing. Anyway, I was going to... This chair is too low. I was going to wake up today and relax a little bit and get ready for the show, but of course my sweet little daughter's face. She came into my room today at 10:30 and laid down next to me for half an hour, real quiet like, and was playing on her iPad, and she leans over and says, "Daddy, park." So I had to take her to the park because I can't say no to my daughter because I'm a pushover and I love my daughter. So we ran over there for an hour, ran here, ran there, got some guitar strings, and now I'm here. So, breathe in, positive, blow out the bullshit. In good, out bad. Okay. Anyway, hey Brent, thanks for listening, bro, when you're working. So, after whoever you watched my live show last night in New Smyrna with nobody around, was playing some live stuff, and went over okay. On the way home, I called my best Puerto Rican brother, Giovanni. I've known him 26 years, my whole life pretty much, since we were in 6th grade. And we started talking, and he's the type of person that tells me exactly what I don't want to hear, what a true friend will do. I don't like people, people tell you what you want to hear. Those are drinking buddies or people that don't really give a shit about you. Yeah, man, you're the best. Oh, man, you're great. Bullshit. Anyway, so we were talking for about an hour and a half and talking about my relationship with my spouse, and somehow got to the problems we've had in the past and in the present and and all this. And I'm not going to go deep into it because my wife doesn't want me to expose too many things. But I will eventually. So anyway, the point of the story was, he said, "What happened in the first year before you guys got married?" And I said, all we did was laugh. The first year we laughed. We got cleaned up together. We just had we had no money, not a pot to piss in, but we were happy, and all we wanted to do was be around each other. And after the years, you know how shit happens. Things happen, bills happen, locations change, jobs change, things happen. Now, I'm a controlling type of person. I don't try to be, but I try to make sure everybody's happy all the time. People that know me know that. And I'm trying to get off that, because what happens is, in my personal experience, is I'm trying to control every situation. I don't even need this microphone right now, actually. It's just in my way. Hey, Cheryl. The problem is that we want to make our choices, whether it's good or bad outcome, and blame something else for the choices we make. Now, when he told me last night, what happened in the first year, we laughed. That's all we did. We laughed, we had a good time, we drank coffee, we laughed, we had sex, we laughed, whatever. It's just, it's a new relationship. It's like being a kid and going to an adult, You lose pieces along the way and forget what it's about. It's not about money, it's not about job, it's not about this, it's not about that. It's about you being happy with yourself. And that's the hardest part for me to take. That's the hardest pill for me to swallow, is that I can't control nothing except myself. That's it. I can only control my actions, what I do, and then whatever comes from that is going to happen. You can't change people. You can't change what you want things to be depending on the situation. You might be good at changing situations in different circumstances, but most people aren't. I've been traveling my whole life, every 2 years, back and forth. Mom and dad here, this state, this country here, this. I'm very good at adapting to most situations. Most people are not. So, while I was trying to control my whole family in the last 3 years, it ended up deteriorating my skin, deteriorating my soul, deteriorating my body, because my idea in my head was not working and everybody was just irate. And the reason is because you can't control nobody. You can only live and love. I know I sound like a broken record. The point of my story, I guess, is that you control yourself and your actions, good or bad. The outcome is only on you. Whatever happens to somebody else in your family, close, personal or not, is on them. It's not on you. And what we do is we take that into our soul and heart, and it depresses us. After a while, it gets us down. It makes us self-medicate. It makes us want to drink. It makes us want to hate our jobs, our bosses, whatever the situation is. Before we know it, we're digging a hole so long, by the time you look up, you can't even see the sky anymore because you're so deep in this hole. And that's how I was with my skin. I was so deteriorated from trying to control everything in my life that I had absolutely no control over anything, and completely myself. I had no control over myself as well. Now, yes, I'm on steroids right now for the eczema, and I'm looking great. My body is just want to touch myself all day long. But I'm starting to work on myself. Like April, my longtime buddy that I've known for a really long time, she works out. She's like a guru. April Kaminsky, you can go see her on YouTube or on Instagram and Facebook. And she's around the same age as me, so we're all kind of changing ourselves into what we're supposed to be, I believe, and that's positive, And it's just so simplistic that, that one foot in front of the other. Don't try to control. Try to live. Try to love. Try to breathe. And that's it. Everything else will come to you. I watched Anthony Bourdain, one of my favorite people, last night, and he was in Buran, I think, in Africa, one of the poorest places on earth. And these people are so self-driven that they have no government, no taxes, they're just on their own record. And these people are thriving because everybody is, like Brandon, very, very, in their minds, successful. They're gonna make it somehow. I don't care if they're gonna put sticks together and make flowers, whatever they do. They're all successful because they're so driven, because they have no choice. The problem with us is they give us just enough to be okay, where we're not going to do anything stupid like thrive and be successful. Because, believe it or not, folks, in this country and other countries, Illuminati, whatever you want to call it, we don't want a lot of successful people in this country. We don't. We want workers, workers, workers. People that will be quiet, people that won't blow whistles, and people that just sit there and do their jobs. But we've come so far and bad in this country that nobody has insurance. And if we do have insurance, it's so high. And if our jobs don't give us enough hours to have insurance. Corporate America, these are things that everybody already knows. These people have so much money up here. It's like, whatever. It's like 3% of the human population are up here, and we're all down here. The thing is, to be successful, you have to be successful. You have to thrive on what you're doing. You could be energized like me and do things every day and still not be successful, because you have to keep going. You have to produce something. You have to do something productive with the dream to make this miracle happen. And the miracle is success. That's it. And success to me personally is being happy every day of my life, doing exactly what I want to do. That's success. It's not about money. It's not about power. It's not about celebrities. It's not about any of this bullshit. It's about being happy. It's about waking up and being alive, and wanting to walk, and wanting to talk, and wanting to fuck, and wanting to do all these things that you want to do. Excuse my language, I might cuss here and there, I don't know if it's okay, but... And these are the things that we lose sight of, especially with TV and how we were programmed all the way from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, TV. And it's getting to a point now where people are starting to watch more Hulu documentaries. They're watching smart TVs where they don't watch commercials, and they're not brainwashed into this bullshit. They still do it with YouTube and things like that, but you get my point. So, anyway, the point was that me and G were talking, and he's like, I'm trying to make my wife happy. I'm trying to make my wife happy. She is happy. I'm not saying nothing bad about my wife, so don't get upset. But what I'm saying is that I want to make my wife laugh. I want to make the people in my life laugh, because I'm funny. I'm kind. But for so many years, nobody around me is laughing. I try to make them happy. I try to do things, buy things for them, do things for them. That's not what it's about. I try to take myself back when I first met my wife. And that's what we have to do, I believe, as people. Find the happiest times in your life when you were a kid, in your first early stages of your relationship or whatever. Go really back to that time and see what you were about. See exactly what was happening at that time. That's who you are. Right now is not who you are. You might think it's who you are. You might strive to be where you are. But the thing is, go back today, tomorrow, whenever, if you want. This is all optional, folks. This is just me. And get back to that. Get rid of all the bullshit in life and get right back to the core that is you. You know? Which is just be you. You know? So, if that made any sense at all on that one. Also, control. I talked about control. I had a good show last night. It was fun. Let me go ahead and sing the song real quick. This song makes me happy. I definitely need to get another chair, because this chair is just not working for Daddy. Alright, let's see here. Kind of in tune. Let's see here. Might be in tune. Let's see. Whoa! That is true, April. Very, very true, darling. Very true. April is a very, very smart human being. Very smart. My brother was madly in love with her his whole life. Anyway, I shouldn't say that out loud, but whatever. I say what I want, usually. It's all good. Anyway. I was playing this at the beach, and I got my own rendition of it. It's by the Dirty South. It's, I recommend that band, too, if you've never heard of them. Dirty South. They have two really good songs. In Hell I'll Be in Good Company and Honey You. So, let me take this off, take that off, take this off. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. Alright, let's go. Never sang this before. I've actually never played this before, except at the park yesterday or today. Honey, you are a rock, and I am your land, and we will grow before the sun dries up and turns us to sand. Oh, you remember when the ocean went mad and we were to blame? I traveled to another world with lives to save. We were the ones who could fly. We flew so high. When I looked into your eyes, never understanding why you were never there for me, while the world was spinning upside down and all around, and we were watching those clouds in the sky from the mountainside, and you, we were the ones who could fly. Anyway, I like that song. Makes me feel very happy. Hello, Greg. How are you? Appreciate you. You are a gift. No, you're a gift. I'm not a gift. You're a special gift. You're a gift with a bow in the top and the bottom. I'm just a gift with the face. Because my brain is kind of screwed up, I think. I think somebody transfused my brain, aliens or something back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Hot topic was control issues and keeping long relationships lasting, healthily. So what I'm going to do in my life with you folks online in the next 20 years, hopefully, is show you the evolution of Tyler. Where I was as a kid, where I was as a teenager, where I was in my 20s and 30s, where I am now. I want to say my age too. I'll say 27 online, or 29, you know, 30, 32, whatever. And where I go in the future. It's not if I'm successful in the future, it's when I'm successful. And by successful, I mean by playing music and having a show and taking care of my family without having a boss or going to work to punch a clock and asking for insurance and all this bullshit that we face every day with corporate America. I'm tired of not being successful and being held down and people telling me, you can't do this, you can't. If I get my finger chopped off, I can't go to work, I'm fucked. My family suffers. They don't care. They don't give two shits. I don't care if I've known somebody for 15 years. I've known some people. I'm not going to say anything about my job, but I've known people 10 years, 8 years, 5 years. Doesn't matter. It's the bottom line. The bottom line is it's them or you, and it's going to be them. You got to be you. Get what you want. I don't care what it is. Go out and get it. It's that easy. We are so programmed to believe that we can't get shit that we don't want. Music, oh, there's 20 million people trying to do what you're doing on the street. They're not successful. I tried, I'm not successful. What makes you think you're going to be successful? What's special about you? Shit, I know I'm special. I know I'm successful. I know I will be successful in my life. Right now, I'm successful because I'm on this mic. Do you think 2 years ago or 3 years ago when a vision came to me and I stepped down from being a boss at my job and dropped out of being full-time and took a risk to do music? This is 3 years in right now, folks. I still haven't made $1 on my money or on my music. And it doesn't matter because in the next 2 years I will. But that's not the point. It took me 3 years from birth in music, even though I've been singing my whole life with instruments, I mean. Now I'm about an adolescent to a teenager. In the next 2 years I'll be an adult in the music industry. That's how it is. You have to start from somewhere. I don't care if you're freaking 72 years old. Do what you want to do. It's never too late to stop, regroup, rescale your life and what it's about. Take a look back outside of your sociopathic selves. I am as well. Everything I say on here, I'm not dissing you folks. I'm talking about myself always. I have issues. I have mental issues. I have suicidal thoughts and tendencies. Not right now, but I'm saying in my life. I have sexual addictions in my head. I have all these problems, drug addictions my whole life, alcoholism, 11 years clean, 19 years off of crystal meth and heroin. I've been through all these things. It doesn't matter. What matters is you can always have time to regroup and start from scratch. Because whether I believe in karma and I believe that I'm astral projectionist and that a reincarnationist and this is my only life, this is our only life here right now, I believe. So you might as well utilize everything that you got going for you. Because it's never too late to regroup. I don't care if you got 2 jobs and your wife hates you and your kids yelling at you and you don't have enough to pay the bills. It doesn't matter, folks. Okay? Your bills are going to get paid. You know what I'm saying? We stress so much that it builds cancer cells in our body that are already naturally there. It blows them up like a fucking party in your body. And then people start dying because of this or because of that. It's not because of smoking cigarettes. I'm not saying cigarettes are good because I vape now. I'm not saying anything about that. You gotta take me with a grain of salt when I talk, folks. What I'm saying is that it doesn't matter. Find what makes you happy. Once you're happy, your spouse will be happy. Your kids will be happy because they'll see your wife is happy or your husband's happy and you're happy and your family will be happy and your aunts and uncles and everybody will see you shine. That is the point. I don't care if you get a DUI. I don't care if you get locked up for 15 fucking years. I've been through all that shit. I'm not saying I'm great. I'm not saying I'm even good. I'm probably an idiot. But I'm an idiot that's getting happy. Every day I'm getting happier. You know what I mean? I'm bipolar, I'm manic, I'm a depressed person, I'm a musician. You know how we are. I'll always be really high and really low. You have to ride it like a wave. Sometimes you're going to have 3-foot waves. Sometimes you're going to have 18-foot waves. You got to ride that shit like it's dirty all day long. And that's how I'm saying it. And the more you ride those lows, you'll see more highs. And before you know it, you won't be sitting here in the medium. You'll be sitting here up on a high mountaintop looking over shit. Just looking. Like my brother, flying over mountains right now. My brother couldn't make it in this world. My brother killed himself at 31. He drank himself to death in 1 year's time. And I take a lot of that in my heart. Like a lot of it was my fault. And my brother was too good. My brother was too advanced to be in this community of humans right now, I believe. And that's why I believe firmly in my heart that for me to succeed in my life, he couldn't be here. And if he was here, I probably wouldn't have succeeded or tried to be happy in my life. And that's the point, is that he died over something so mundane, so minuscule, he just didn't want to be a burden to anybody. Do you know what I mean? He just didn't want to hurt people's feelings anymore. And so he took his own life. And I always appreciate him. Every minute of every day of every hour. And I love him. And I love you people. You know? And I'm starting to love myself. And that's the point. The point is that it's never too late to regroup your life. Find out what you want to do. If you want to go to the beach 5 days a week, then go to the beach 5 days a week. Find a way to do it. If you want to be a professional crocheter, whatever you want to do, fireman, I don't care. Do it. Go out and do it, folks, okay? Anyway, wow. Got a little shed of tear there, huh? Anyway, cheers up to you, bro. Cheers, mate. Hey, baby. My wife's on here watching. Maybe I'll sing a song. I love you, my wife. No, I'm just joking. Let's see here. I like to freestyle a lot. You know what I'm saying? I like to just come up with words from basic chords. That's how I write songs a lot of times. And like right now, I'm just gonna sing a song that I don't even know what I'm about to say, but but see what happens. I'll just say something out there. I don't really understand what I'm trying to be about. I know, won't you understand the pain that I feel? Oh, that I feel. Witness in my face, strangely feel out of place again. I know, locked in my bed 3 weeks. Oh, now I'm free. Yeah, now I'm free. I've taken so much pain. Won't you set me free again? Why can't this pain go away? Rock lies under me. I see all of you scared. It's funny because there's nothing to fear. But when we're dead and gone, I know I'll be strong. Yeah, you'll be strong. Oh, yeah. Love your family, dear. Don't you control it, fight and fear. No, yeah, you can only control you. You know me, I know you. Yeah, you know me, I know you. I face so much pain. Will you set me free again? Dig my hole so deep, I know that now I'm coming back again. Yeah. Feel the wind on my face, strangely out of place. I know, now I'm free. Yeah, now I'm free. Alright, see. So, that would be good. So anyway, so stop scratching. All right. Okay, I'm not even itchy. So, what I'm going to do in my life is not to try to make my wife or anybody that I know happy anymore. I am going to try with everything I have to make myself happy. Bring myself back to life again. The person that I know I am, the person that people that know me that I am. And those people around me will become happy. It's not about me making somebody happy or wanting to be making somebody happy, or if that makes any sense. The better I am, the better you are, the better they are. And that's where, I think that's where we've lost a lot of track in this world. With politics and everything else. Everybody's so involved with what's going on that we're just sidetracked, you know. And I don't know. I just think it's cool. I think it's cool that we change. I think that we evolve and devolve and whatever the shit is. And I think it's pretty awesome. But I don't know. Anywho. I hope you're having a good day at work, bub. Love you. I don't know, I had a blank. I know, I'm never really lost for words. Let's try to do something here. Been listening to Chopin lately. I've never listened to Chopin really. It was very brilliant. Alright, let's do something on this piano, I think, since I'm just kind of... I can't even see down here because the skull is kind of doing my phone. Let me see. 35%, sorry folks. I'm going to do this real quick. Got here. I'm going to go here, please. Yes, I'm still on. She's still watching me. Alright, I'm kind of like lost right now, so I'm trying to get this thing on here. Music for a minute, and then we'll go back to the talking bullshit. Okay, so love yourself, the rest will follow. Never too late to regroup and start over. Let's do some, let's see how we go way down this way. Let's try this. Ooh, that's loud. Oh. Oh, oh. Pop that tip, pop that tip, you want to see me, I don't really give up, check at you, pop the na let me, Elio, give you want to get me happy, want to get me down and Elio. Drive me home tonight. Drive me home tonight. Drive me home tonight. Drive me home tonight. If you wanna come, but I bet you wanna see. I don't really know what the minute to me. If you wanna hit the button, says that shit's better on the radio, hey. So we'll go here. I love the bass now. If you wanna help yourself, come on baby, help yourself. If you wanna help yourself, come on baby, help yourself. country girl in my head. Country help myself. Come on, Mike. See, I want to blame the microphone right now, but it's not the microphone's fault, it's my fault. Because I did it. I love the update song. I want to be strong. I want to get along with you. pop trio, pop trio. Hippie mother head to the top trio. Jazz below, tapping on my nose, the light flame in my hole in my brain. Don't you know that I'm insane? Alright. If you guys are still on here, I appreciate you. I know, it kind of went wild while I was saying my hot topic in the first 5 minutes. If you can still see me, hopefully. I know. You're like, stop moving the fucking camera. Jesus, criminy Christ. You know what? I'm tired of this shit. Fuck that plug. Screw that plug, folks. Stop this for a minute. Okay, there we go. Now. Really, mother fudge? See what I'm saying? Breathe in, breathe out. There you go, rotate. There you go, good. That's what I had to do in the car today. I was trying to haul ass home to make the show, and I got pissed off at this guy, and I was like shouting out all this bullshit like retard and asshole, and I'm like, dude, really? I was like, this guy's got a lawn care business. He's driving slow because he cares about his property, and you're sitting there screaming at him. Like, breathe in the goodness, let out the badness. You know what I mean? You don't know this guy from Adam. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, it's going to be a very, very long and fun road for us, for me, for you, for anybody watching, the people that are going to be fans. I don't really know how many people are watching, honestly, right now. It just goes up by the people that are in my feed. And if you guys are watching still, I really do appreciate every moment that you're sparing, because I know that life's busy. Very busy. And I understand. I have a high-functioning autistic daughter who's the love of my life besides my wife, Lindsay. I love you. And I actually thought it would be a lot harder when it was first in, when she first got diagnosed. And I cried on it for a while and thought about it for a while and did things, but I just kind of dove right into that like I do everything else. And it's been a pleasure. It's really been a pleasure having a high-functioning autistic daughter. It really has. It's opened my eyes. It's caused me to think a lot more and not use this so much and use this. So she's brilliant. She's beautiful. You've seen her before if you know me. take a look around, find ourselves again, and maybe we'll be sound. Maybe I'll pick up another grind. We'll be fine now, give it time. Yeah. I can't believe in me. And all those shady words I said to me. I cannot take this anymore. One more word and I'm out the door. Sirens ring, shots ring out, stranger cries, screams out loud. I had the world strapped against my back, hand in hand. I never knew how to act. The same black line is drawn on you, drawn on me, and now it's drawn me in. Same black line that's drawn on you, it's drawn on me, and now it's drawn me in. Yeah, 6th Avenue heartache, oh heartache. Ooh. I don't know the rest, but I like this song. I know it. I got a face just like you. There's no pretty, ugly, and there's nothing to do. It's the same black line that's drawn on you, it's drawn on me, yes, and now it's drawn me in. 6th Avenue heartache. Okay. Getting a little crazy here, Tyler. Getting a little crazy. Alright. Let's go ahead and stop this for a minute. I know, nothing but beats, right? Okay. Thank you for putting up with that. That was called scatterbrain, the last 20 minutes. Stop scratching. You're not even itchy. Maybe I should take one of my itchy fucking things. My strings for my guitar. If you play acoustic guitar, which I recommend, I can teach you. I'm actually going to have 2 30-minute segments where it's just tutorials on instruments. So far, it's going to be ukulele and guitar tutorials. And I'll do a 30-minute segment twice a week for people that are like, oh, I can't play an instrument. Oh, my fingers are too small. Oh, my fingers are broken. I can't. No, that's what I said too. I said all that shit. But I'm a very visual person. I learned how to play 5 instruments, rhythm, in 3 years. Takes about 4 or 5 months, 2 hours a day. I did 4 hours a day, but I'm kind of a nut job. If you're starting to play guitar and you want to follow my guitar tutorial, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you start on acoustic guitar. Let me see here something real quick. All right, all friends sent. I want all these. I don't want sent, dude. I want to invite these people. I'm just gonna start inviting people because. Just give me 1 second here. I'm gonna go doink doink, doink doink. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Sorry. Hey, look at me. Invite friends to watch. I just want everybody. Why can't you just invite everybody to watch? Come on. Sorry, give me 1 more second. I'm not even going to look at people. I'm just going to invite people. If I invite you and you don't want to see it, don't worry about it, folks. I'm just inviting everybody because all these people are supposedly supposed to be my friends because on social media, I guess there's a relationship that means that you're friends but you're not friends. You just say, you look at people's shit. But that's not what I'm about. I'm about interacting with people. And on these shows that I'm going to start having, I'm going to bring people on. So if you ever want to come on live with me and talk to me about today's topic, which is control issues and long-lasting relationships healthy. Ian, if you ever want to come on and bullshit with me and go back and forth about it, it's up to you. It's all what you want to do. Ooh, I don't want all these people. Fuck, I don't even want half these people on here. Oh, well. All right, that's fine. That's enough people invite and send. Okay. So anyway, I recommend that you get, 12, which is light, or 13 actually. If you're first starting to play acoustic guitar, get 13 super light strings, because when you callus your fingertips like that, where is it at? Focus. Anyway, my fingers are all calloused over, so it's gonna take you about a week. Your fingers will get real squishy, and then they'll hurt and blister. That's normal. And then once they pop, they'll callus over. But I recommend that you don't pick your blisters because that's bad. And then when you're in the shower and they're blistering, just be careful to not get your hands really wet. But make sure you keep pressing the fretboard because that's how you get your calluses. So just trust me. And also ukulele is the same thing. But let me see. So. Alright, let me see. I want to do some effects here. Let me go on here. My Giovanni is doing this. And there we go. That's fun. That's always fun, isn't it, folks? There we go. Now we can talk. We can talk. Are you out there, folks? I appreciate. I know this. It's gonna get better. I promise the show will get better. If you ever have any issues and you want to talk, or you want to talk on Facebook, or if you want to talk on my live show, just put something down in there. Talk to me. Say hello. Say, hey, Tyler, I want to talk. I want to be on their show, too. Just let me know. And I have no problem putting you on this show. And we can talk about whatever. I know a lot of you want to talk about the controversial shit, like people dying and Trump and all this other stuff. I just found out, my wife was telling me that kids are dying over in those Mexican camps by the wall. And I don't really follow any Current events, I mean, I know what's going on to a point because I have a show, actually. So I should know, and I do know a lot of stuff, but I'm more of human nature type person, not more of the information. My wife's the information person. But, yeah, it made me sad, man. It made me sad that it's just disgusting. It's just this disgusting planet, disgusting... No, the planet's awesome, but it's disgusting where we've become so bad. And, it is what it is. I mean, the only way to fix it really is with money and power. And the only way I can fix anything is by becoming successful and then distributing whatever I do out. So that's where I'm at with that. The hell was I gonna say? Shit, I forgot. But anyway, it was very prolific. It was very, very awesome what Giovanni said. Make them laugh. Don't try to make anybody happy. Make them laugh. Get back to yourself, and the rest will follow.